What's going on, Pokemon Masters? PokemonTripHD, we're back today with some more TBU action. This is week number 3, and this is the team preview. We're going up against the LA Galuxray. Sorry about that, I have to fix my mic. We're going against the LA Galuxray and their coach, Gabriel. And Gabriel is a phenomenal battler. He's a really good battler, and they have a really scary team. So their team's going to be up there right now. Their team is Mew, Magnezone, Hippowdon, Dragolage, Electros, Emboar, Kyurem Black, Meloetta, Granbull, and Mega Beedrill. On their bench, which they cannot use this week, is Whimsicott, Stoutland, and Keldeo. So that's a pretty darn scary team. Keldeo on the bench is kind of awkward, but it's a really scary team. And so first things I noticed about his team, he does not have a Spore immunity. He does not have a Grass type on his team, which besides Whimsicott, that's on the bench, so we can't use that. So he does not have a Spore immunity, which means he might be bringing a Safety Goggles Pokemon. He might not, because I never really used Spore so far, so he might not. But that's one thing I noticed. And another thing I noticed is he has Kyurem Black, and Kyurem Black is an S+ rank, and that is the best rank, along with Greninja. Those are the only two Pokemon in S+ for us. That is like our own little tiering system thing. And so Kyurem Black is a huge threat, and Kyurem Black destroys every single Pokemon on our team, so that's kind of scary. His Mega is Mega Beedrill, which can go Adamant and still outspeed every single Pokemon on our team, which kind of stinks, but I mean, it's a Mega Beedrill, so what can you do? Mega Beedrill does actually hit really hard, so that's something we need to watch out for. And I think those are most things I noticed right off the bat. So I think, okay, so the 6 Pokemon that I think he's going to be bringing are Mew, Magnezone, Hippowdon, Emboar, Kyurem Black, and Electros. Those are the 6 Pokemon I think he's going to be bringing. If he swaps them up, that's going to be cool, because then I'm not going to have to worry about a certain Pokemon. If he swaps out Magnezone, it's going to kind of stink, but because we do have Pokemon that completely walls Magnezone unless he has a certain thing. But you can already see the team right now. So like I said, he has no Spore immunity, so we're going to go ahead and bring Breloom. His only thing that resists fighting is he has Mew and Granbull, I believe. Those are the only two that resist fighting, right? Oh, no, he has Mega Beedrill too. But Mega Beedrill is really frail. But still, Mach Punch only does like 10%, I think, to Mega Beedrill because he 4 times resisted. But so those are his 3 things that resist it. And I don't think he's going to be bringing the Granbull or the Mega Beedrill. And Mew, I think, is 100% coming. But we do outspeed Mew unless he's invested somewhat. So we have Juanita up, our Breloom, our girl here. Technician, Life Orb, which is amazing. Spore, Swords Dance, Bullet Seed, and Mach Punch. A really standard set. I threw the speed in there because I want to be able to outspeed a Mew that's not invested to outspeed Breloom, or maybe that's just not offensive. If we can outspeed that, that would be great. If we Spore something and we set up a Swords Dance, if the Mew is gone, we can pretty much sweep his team with Mach Punch, because I think we OHKO everything at when we're at +2 with either Mach Punch. I think if we don't OHKO with Mach Punch, is going to be like Dragolage and Hippowdon. We don't with Mach Punch. We have Bullet Seed for that. I don't know. Just this Breloom is really good. I kind of need this thing to get rid of the Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black is a huge threat. A Life Orb Mach Punch does like 60%, something like that, 70-ish%, something like that. But it does a lot, so that's gonna be great. So Breloom's here. Breloom, I'm not gonna end up switching into Breloom quite often. I'm probably not gonna lead with it. Breloom's kind of just, he's just there to do his thing. If I get him in on a Pokemon that we can Spore, that would be great. I'm not sure what I'm going to lead with yet with this team. Looking like the last Pokemon is going to be the lead though, but I'm not quite sure. So here's the Breloom. Next up, we have Lily, the Arcanine, and this is a really weird Lily set. This is a really weird Arcanine set. Leftovers, Intimidate, defensive set, of course. We have Morning Sun, Sunny Day, Toxic, and Fire Spin. This set is to take down the Hippowdon mainly. If we Fire Spin and get the Hippowdon in here, if we switch into the Hippowdon and get our, if he's at -1, basically his Earthquake only does 35%. If he's not at -1, his Earthquakes do like 53% minimum. So that kind of stinks. So we're probably just gonna have to spam Morning Sun if we don't end up switching in on him, if he switches in on us. But I don't think he's gonna be expecting the set. I really don't think he will be, and we can stall him out by the time Fire Spin's done, because Fire Spin lasts for 6 turns, no, 5 turns, 5 or 6 turns, I think. I can check right now. It lasts for 4 to 5 turns. 4 to 5 turns. So with Fire Spin and Toxic, we should be able to take down the Hippowdon unless he just keeps spamming Slack Off. Which, in case if he does that, we have Sunny Days, so we can get rid of the sand. We can just keep Fire Spinning him, and it's going to be doing a lot because Toxic is going to start racking up. If we Toxic the Hippowdon, he's basically useless. So we're going to just, this thing's just meant to take down, it can take down the Hippowdon, it can take down the Electros. Though if his Electros is built offensively, we can't really take a T-Bolt all too well. But yeah, it takes down a lot of his threats. And that's the great thing about Arcanine. So here's Arcanine. Then next up, we have Jade, our Dragonite. Multi-Scale, Leftovers, Roost, Substitute, Toxic, and Dragon Claw. Now this set takes down the majority of his team. Things that take this down, though, Dragulge, but we do regularly outspeed a Dragulge. Embor's Head Smash destroys us. Grand Wolf Playoff does quite a bit. Kieran Black just destroys us too, so this thing's made to kind of just stall out a little bit. If I have a sub up, and then that pretty much gives us a free Toxic, because we can Toxic everything except the Magnezone and the Dragulge. But a Dragon Claw hurts Dragulge a lot, and the Magnezone can't really do much to us because we do have enough bulk to eat up Thunderbolts, and I guarantee he's not going to have HP Ice. So we can take down the Magnezone too. And I don't know, I think Dragonite does a lot of work to him, potentially, depending on his layout of the team. It could do a lot of work. It could also just flop and fail, but we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully Jade can make us proud. Like I said, this is, again, mainly to deal with, kind of deals with Hippowdon. I could make this thing a D-Dancing set. I didn't really feel the D-Dancing set in this matchup. I don't know what it was. I just didn't really feel it. So we're not running with the D-Dancing set, of course. Then, next up, we have Haley, our Scizor, holding the Shed Shell Technician, Roost, Defog, U-Turn, and Bullet Punch. This is Priority Stab, super effective against the Kieran Black, which is great. Doesn't have Life Orb or anything, though, so we're not going to be able to hit it too hard. I think that only does around 50-something%, maybe 60, 70, 60, I think it does around 60%. Because, yeah, 50? I don't remember exactly how much percent it is. I think it was like 50. Pretty sure it was around 50%, something like that, maybe 60. I think it was 50 though. So I don't know. I think it was around 50, but it doesn't really do too much. But a Bullet Punch plus a Mach Punch does take it out. That's something I remember. So that's really good. Of course, I'm gonna run all these calcs before we battle. We're gonna battle in like 30 minutes or something. So I'm gonna have more than enough time to run all these calcs once more. This is our Walls, the Beedrill. Those attacks still hurt us a little bit. Things we need to watch out for: Hippowdon's Fire Fang, that's gonna hurt. Mew's Flamethrower, that's gonna hurt. Magnezone's HP Fire, that's gonna hurt. That's why we have the Shed Shell, so we can get out of there if the Magnezone tries to trap us. Dragulge HP Fire, that's gonna hurt. Electros Flamethrower, did I already say that? I don't know. That's gonna hurt. Emboar is gonna destroy us. Kieran Black HP Fire is probably coming. If Granbull comes, it's probably gonna bring Fire Fang. And Meloetta, I don't know, Meloetta is special, so it's going to hurt us a lot. Unless he brings a Pirouette form, then that's going to be physical. But so this is Scizor's main job, just to defog, honestly. It's really there to defog, and it can scare things out with Bullet Punch and U-Turn. So I want to take those to my advantage. So here, that's Haley for us. And next up, we have Celery, our doesn't have gender, but Celebi, Celebi, our Celery. Celery, our Celebi. I don't know. Celery, our Celebi. Which is Leftovers, Recover, Calm Mind, Giga Drain, and Psychic. This set is very specific. We have enough defense just to eat up physical hits like a Sucker Punch from Emboar. We have enough speed to outspeed the Emboar regularly, which also means we can outspeed a Magnezone unless he's Scarfed. We outspeed an Emboar unless he's Scarfed too. I believe a Flare Blitz, if he's Scarfed, is a roll to take us out, so we could potentially live a Scarfed Flare Blitz. We have just Spadef Bulk just to be able to take Kieran Black's Ice Beam after a Calm Mind. We take it really well. By really well, I mean like 70%-ish, somewhere like that if he's Life Orbed. So we have enough special attack to 2-hit KO we don't even have any special attack, but we still 2-hit KO a Hippowdon if he's defensive. If he's mixed, we do not 2-hit KO. Well, it's a roll, I think, to 2-hit KO it, so it's in a roll in his favor, way in his favor. But so we're probably not going to 2-hit KO a mixed one, but I think he's bringing physically defensive because he needs something for the Dragonite. So this Celebi kind of just cleans up late game if he has no Pokemon with Toxic. The Pokemon that he'd carry with Toxic is probably Mew. I'm really hoping he doesn't bring a Stolly team because that would really stink, or a really offensive team. I'm hoping he doesn't do that much. A really offensive team would be like Magnezone, Dragulge, Electros, Emboar, Kieran Black, and like Mega Beedrill. That would really stink. Mega Beedrill kind of doesn't shut down the Celebi, but U-Turn KOs us, Poison Jab KOs us, so we kind of need to watch out with that. If he tries switching in his Beedrill, I definitely want to carry Psychic for that, just in case. So that's our Celebi set. This can definitely clean up late game with Calm Mind, and I don't know what that noise was. Also, I'm wearing a Dragon Ball hoodie. I love this thing. We have Shaniqua, our girl. Leftovers, Unaware. It's Recover, Curse, Waterfall, and Earthquake. This set is really good against his team. It's only Grass-type possible moves are HP Grass from that. HP Grass on everything, basically. Mew has Energy Ball, not HP Grass, but Dragulge is HP Grass. Electros gets Giga Drain. That's something I need to watch out for. Emboar gets Grass Knot. I'm really scared of a special Emboar. Never thought I'd say that in my life, but I'm so scared of a special Emboar. You guys have no idea. Special Emboar would destroy us with Scald and Grass Knot, and even HP Ice and like Flamethrower, it would destroy us. So I'm really scared of that. Kieran Black, if he's banded, it OHKOs us with Outrage, so that's kind of scary. But if he locks himself into Outrage, we get a free switch into our Scizor, and we can Bullet Punch him. And an Outrage doesn't really do much to Scizor. And yeah, those are really what we need to watch out for. This Shaniqua can take a Draco from a Life Orb Kieran Black, and our Earthquakes don't do too much, to be fair, but they do enough. It does enough. I think this is maybe going to be our lead. It's a decent lead against this team. If we lead this and he leads with, like, we wall the Magna Zone, unless he has HP Grass, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be Magna Pull HP Fire to take down the Scizor. So we can try getting up rocks. He's going to definitely prep for Sableye. I feel like he's going to bring an Acid Spray Acid Spray Electros, because that preps pretty darn well for most of our walls. And yeah, so threats on his team: Kieran Black, Mew, because we don't know what Mew is like at all. Emboar is kind of a threat because of Head Smash, and Special Variant was also a huge threat. So we really need to watch out for his team. But overall, I think we built a really solid team. Huge thanks to Jay. Jay really did help me out building this team. So huge thanks to Jay, SV Dragonites, for helping me out. And I think that's going to be, I'm pretty confident we're going to be having this battle really soon. The battle is going to go up tomorrow, though. And let's see how this goes. Let's go Dallas Staravias, I guess. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like down below. And subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss a video. That's going to be. Have yourselves a great day. And until next time, have a nice shit.